Hello, and welcome to the Course Design Template 3 course walkthrough. This walkthrough is part of the walkthroughs that we offer for each of our template ideas around Ultra Course View. SHSU Online has provided 3 course templates for instructors to choose from as a starting point when they think about organizing their courses in the new Blackboard Learn Ultra course view. For this particular walkthrough, we'll start by telling you how you can get access to helpful how-tos that will help you guide you through the process. And then we'll finish up with the organization of this particular template. In the first template, we covered how it looked in a more traditional sense. In the second template, we covered how it looked in a simplified sense. Now, in this template, we'll actually look at a more complex organizational method. But for starters, let's stick to the beginnings in terms of how to add content and how to edit content within the confines of this template course. This template course, much like the other two, starts out with the Course How Toolkit. The Course How Toolkit is your place to go for information on how to get content inside your course, how to have gradable activities inside your course, how to check the course gradebook, how to use communication tools. So we click on Course How Toolkit to open it up as an instructor, and you'll note that there are 4 folders within, as well as a link to a how-to help resource. The first folder deals with how to add content. In particular, it talks about the document, which is the basic building block of the Ultra Course View courses. Much like adding an item was the basic building block in the original courses, the document serves that purpose by providing a place where instructors can have different types of media on display, whether they be images, videos, links, attachments, files, the whole 9 yards. In each of these areas, we actually provide links to more help on how to add documents and other good information inside your courses. So beyond that, just know that these are here for you. Inside your course, you'll notice at the bottom that there's a how-to help. Each one of those, the how-to help, for instance, gives you a more generalized view of where I can go to get quick access for help on different topics. Under communication tools, inside the Course How Toolkit, we cover how to add announcements, course messages, journals, discussions, and conversations. Then in the graded activities, we talk about what graded activities are. The basic ones in Ultra Course View, which is your assignment, your test, your journal, and your discussion. To the extended gradable activities you can add through any one of our partner apps like Turnitin assignments, VoiceThread assignments, Kaltura video quizzes, and publisher-based assignments and activities. Then there's navigating grading and the new course gradebook that gets you access to going inside your course and finding content and how to get in there and grade. The new student items gradable list view within Blackboard, as well as and including, but not limited to, the student grid within Gradebook. The student grid looks a little bit more familiar because it shows, or it's a new view in that it shows you a student view and their progress. You'll actually be able to look through here and see and assign grades and post grades and all that great stuff. Just learn about it by going through these particular items within the help. The student grid, not student grades, but student grid is where I was trying to get you to begin with. Is where it's more familiar. It looks more like your particular old original gradebook because it looks more of a spreadsheet feel, and you'll see that when you look through it. But walk through each of these and they'll tell you how to manage the experience, as well as access that how-to help area for a more generalized look where you can quickly dive into those areas. Now, let's get into our navigation. In the first course, all of your modules were placed inside a module, master learning module. In the second template course, modules were all on the course content page, so you could see them all on one page. In this particular template 3, we went the more complex view. So you'll notice that there are 2 modules inside this particular course, but inside each one of the modules are units. So in this case, module 1 has 3 units inside of it the student would need to complete, and then a module test over all 3 units. So the title of Unit 1 would then have unit objectives, content example, assignment, and then a unit quiz. Note, were I to turn on my student preview for this particular template course and access Module 1, you will note that when I click on that first unit, the folder, when I click on objectives, inherits the learning module's navigation ability, meaning that I can page through it, all of my folders, units 1 through 3 within Module 1 via the right or left arrows when they appear. You as an instructor can make the module to be forced linear sequence, meaning the student has to start with the first one and go on through the last one. In this case, I get the example of the module objectives, the unit objectives, followed by content, which includes an image, a file attachment, a bulleted list, another image, and links to other places. Next would be a video and a tabular data, as well as more text and an attachment. It then will take us through our assignments, and then lastly would be the quiz. However, I can then keep going to the second unit, right? And I'm working through the second unit's worth of courses and their activities, all the way down to the third unit and its activities, right? So this is another way of how you can organize your course. You'll notice then that Module 2 would have 3 other units inside of it if this is how I was choosing to organize my content. I might have, for instance, 5 modules with 3 units apiece in them if I'm thinking of a 15 to 16 week semester. This is just another example of how you can organize content within the Ultra Course View. We hope you found it helpful, and welcome to your template course.